Miss Riley, I'm a journalist from S7 News. I was wondering if I could talk with you about—
Ma'am, I have nothing more to say on the matter. The news already has their story. Go find some other slight sympathizer to terrorize.
You know as well as I do that the articles we published last year didn't capture who you really are. Miss Riley, I want to change that. I brought this. I thought you might like.
I don't drink, though I know someone who may like that. Here, sit. The mask is unnecessary. I know it's a part of S7's anonymity code, but...
I'm keeping it on. I wanted to write an article on you. I was able to find a lot about you online, but I couldn't find anything about your station aboard the Manica 3 years ago. Especially since the timing of it would suggest that your legs...
What? Coming forward as a sympathizer wasn't enough for you and your S7 News? How much money did you make off of publishing that?
No, I swear that's not my goal. I don't want people to forget. Do you mind if I record our conversation?
Where do you want me to start?
At the beginning, I suppose.
Dear, that is a very general starting point. Would you like me to start at my birth? Or maybe when I was caught stealing a gallon of sweet tea from my local store? That certainly jump-started my career. Or maybe...
Start with the Manica.
Yes, that damn ship. Well, I suppose it all started with the courtesy meeting.
You must be Officer Hayes.
Oh. Hi. Are you the captain?
How could you tell?
Well, sir, you're wearing a captain's uniform.
Fair point.
So, Captain, are you excited to be meeting your passengers for our travel to the Federation of England?
No. Out of every captain in this world, I'm fairly certain I was the only one who dreaded greeting passengers on the way on board. Thank goodness they replaced that with electronic check-ins. But I'm still not keen on this courtesy meeting nonsense.
I suppose so.
Oh, don't tell anyone I said that. We've only been at sea for a couple of hours, and I do not need to be making enemies with 5 more days of travel ahead of us. Who's that? Was it not clear on everyone's ticket that this little meeting was at 5 p.m. sharp?
Not everyone has impeccable timing, Captain.
You'd at least think our chief of security would be here earlier, don't you think? Especially considering our cargo. Who is the chief, anyway?
It's Adeline Riley. The Riley. Remember the terror attacks of 2077?
How could I forget?
She was one of the main people who brought down the slights. I'm a huge fan. Hello, and welcome aboard the MS Manica. I'm Officer Maximilian Hayes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Hayes. Thanks. I'm of Lanchester.
Eric Lanchester.
Sorry, he's a little under the weather.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have all that many medications on the Manica. But maybe we can find something.
There's no need for that.
Oh, okay.
I want to be clear. Neither of us look forward to our journey to the Federation, and the only reason why we're here is that it was the cheapest ship we could book.
Well, I can't say we offer first-class services, but at least you'll get to your destination, huh?
We'll see about that.
If only Mom and Dad hadn't put all their love and care into me. Maybe then you'd know when to shut up.
Well, maybe if Mom and Dad had...
Okay, let's not.
Sorry I'm late. I forgot this meeting was happening. Hi, everybody.
Are you?
I'm Lexi Andrews.
Very nice to meet you.
Anyone else?
Well, sir, I think this is indeed... Wait.
What?
It seems the number of passengers on my list here is wrong. I mean, this printed copy doesn't display the identities or names of anyone, but... Well, it's probably just a copying error. This should be everyone.
You never know with technology these days.
Then who would be...
Good morning, America! Glad everyone can make it.
What?
Well, Captain, I was here 30 minutes ahead of time. I even had the chance to take a little nap. In the wise words of Carrie Snow, no day is so bad it can't be fixed with a nap.
You're Adeline Riley. I mean, Officer Riley.
Of course I am.
I'm Officer Hayes. I'm a huge fan of your work during 2077.
What's important is the here and now. And now I'm sincerely doubting our superior's decision to assign you to be chief of security upon this vessel. Do you not know what our cargo is?
Oh, enlighten me.
Could you maybe not do this in front of our passengers?
This is everyone?
Yes, ma'am, every human aboard is in this very room.
Ever since technology replaced the need for any crew members but the captain and maybe a security detail, these ships have been with quite a thinned-out population.
Well, thanks for being such an entertaining joy, Captain. Please excuse my brother and I. We'll be in our quarters.
There's no need to be talking to people in that tone.
I'm not the one who decided to hire someone who's fond of their drink as head of
Yeah,
frickin'
well-
security of a prisoner transport ship.
Yeah, hi again. So, I'll be leaving too. Bye.
Well, Captain, there's only one prisoner, and I doubt we'll run into any trouble.
Officer Riley, are you aware that this prisoner is the slight that...
I've dealt with slights before, Captain.
This slight is one that shows no physical signs of being a slight. No purple marks. It looks exactly like us.
I'm well aware, Captain.
I won't stand for this.
Well, officer, may I give you a tour of the ship?
Isn't that the captain's job?
I have other things to attend to.
Aw, no goodbye?
I'll say goodbye when we make it to the Federation of England.
So, the prison cell is below deck. I'll show you there first.
Lead the way, officer. That brings us to the second day on the Manica.
Was that when...
Questions later. Oh, hey! What was your name
Eric?
again? Lanchester.
Yes?
You're out early. It's not even 7 a.m.
Yes, right. I, just wanted to see the sunrise. Is there a curfew I didn't know about?
If there is, I'm not aware of it either, good sir.
Okay? Oh my gosh, sorry.
Yikes,
At least you didn't run into security, yeah?
totally.
We never met, have we?
No, your twin brother never introduced us. I'm Lex.
I know.
And you're Eric.
Yes. How long has it been?
Since your brother Liam ghosted me and his family went AWOL? 2 years.
What are the chances we'd sign up for the same 5-day trip?
Yeah, really. When Liam and I were together, he said that you were really sick and not doing well. Are you better?
Yes. Well, somewhat.
Where is your brother anyway? I would have thought that 2 siblings would signal the presence of the third.
Still in America.
Oh, so why are you and your little sis traveling all the way to the Federation of England?
For me, I wanted a clean slate. Mauve is along to make sure I can make the move smoothly. She'll be going back to the American Union as soon as she can. What about you?
I'm chasing after a good story.
Ah, jeez, are you still working for S7 News?
Naturally.
Did you get that promotion you wanted?
To a journalist? No, still a secretary. And management still hates me. But if I prove myself, they can't deny me anymore. Wait, how do you know that I want a promotion?
Liam could never stop talking about you.
So then why did he ghost?
So you're traveling to England to find your story?
No, I'm trying to find it here.
Sorry?
They're transporting a prisoner on the ship, Eric. I read up on it before boarding, or, booking my ticket. Did you know?
But why would they open up a prisoner transport ship to civilians? That just sounds dumb.
Probably to make a little side cash.
Really?
Passage to the Fed of England is expensive.
But isn't allowing passengers on board a safety concern?
You'd think it would be, but I guess they figured a couple of passengers wouldn't be too hard to monitor. I mean, it's a boat. In the middle of the ocean. Where are we gonna go?
Lifeboat?
Do we even have one of those, though? I haven't seen any.
Wait, are there really no lifeboats? What if we run into an iceberg?
Like the Titanic?
Yeah,
I guess we just die. But trust me, these ships are unsinkable.
that's what the Titanic said.
It's 2086. Ships are a lot more safe now than they were in the 1900s. But lifeboats aside, it's not like the prisoner is much of a danger anyway. They're only a slight.
Only?
Yeah. Contrary to what everyone says, they're literally no different from you and me. I mean, yeah, they have those purple dots on their skin and their blood glows under a blacklight. But that's it.
No scary superpowers, huh? Media would say otherwise.
I mean, okay, wait. So I've read up on research papers. It does seem that they tend to be more healthy than an average person. Something in their blood allows them to live longer.
Really? That's it?
Yep, it was a scientist who originally released the slight DNA into the world. From there, it spread through any kind of blood-sharing situations. But it wasn't really harmful. So then, why is everyone so afraid of it? That's because drug companies were just trying to sweep this cure to everything under the rug, thinking they'd lose money. Who'd pay for a cure when there's no need for one? Slight blood can take down their entire industry. It terrified them.
So, to reverse the actions of one person, they started a worldwide discriminatory plot?
Yeah.
I see. So you're a conspiracy theorist and a sympathizer. You haven't changed a bit.
You're just like Liam, looks and all.
Well, we were raised together. Oh look, the sun is rising!
Is that why you're up so early?
Yes. Is that weird?
Not at all. Hey, I found a great place to watch the sea in front of the boat. You wanna hop over there?
Lead the way.
Are you spying on people?
Spy is such a short, ugly word. I prefer espionage.
Well...
Quote by Howard Taylor.
Hey, wait!
All was going smoothly for the next couple of days.
Was it really?
Until the last night. Night 4. We were just doing a check of the cell area, as the protocol called for, before the disembarking process scheduled that morning.
I think I may be prone to seasickness.
You're just now noticing that?
Well, no. But I'm quite ready to stand on steady ground.
I can drink to that.
Of course you can. Okay, well, let's get to work. What are we looking for, exactly?
Well, this is the cell we're keeping the slide in.
Yeah, I figured that much.
And our job is just to make sure that everything in this room is in order, so that when we reach England, the unloading process will be easy. By in order, I mean, make sure nothing was tampered with since we embarked. So look for any out-of-place items, or, I don't know, blood stains that glow. Like slight blood. Oh, you know.
Fair enough. Do you know what time today we're getting to the Federation of England?
A couple more hours. So what are you gonna do once we get there?
Sightsee, and then catch a ride back. You?
I heard they serve the most fantastic tea in England. I intend on finding the best blends.
Huh, that's interesting. Well, nothing seems out of place over here.
Yep, same.
Should we do a blacklight check?
I don't really think that's necessary.
Let's just do it to be safe.
I guess.
No light switch. Is it a voice command?
Computer! Lights off! Oh, I see. It's one of those clapper ones.
Riley, why does Light's blood glow under black lights, and ours simply appears black? It doesn't make much sense to me.
Some chemical differences. It's wild science that's way above my pay grade to know.
Huh.
There's nothing over here.
Well, you gotta move around, Riley. What is that?
Heck, I didn't notice that before.
That's blood. And it's glowing. But could something have happened after we left the port?
Or the slight blood all over when they put it on board. It looks dried, so however it got there must have happened earlier on the trip, if not before.
But we couldn't know either way. How do we check if someone's in the cell?
Well, we need a code to get in there.
Does the captain have it?
I don't think so.
I didn't take this job thinking something would actually go wrong. Oh no. What am I supposed to do with this?
Drink it. Helps calm nerves.
This isn't alcohol?
No, it's tea. Green tea. With lots of sugar.
But why?
It's a common misconception. I just really like tea.
And sugar.
And caffeine.
That explains a lot. We have to tell the captain about the blood.
I know.
He'll want to do a blacklight test on everyone on board.
I know.
I didn't sign up for this.
I mean, we don't have to tell him. Okay, come on, let's go. Hayes, what are you ever going to do when you're faced with a real life or death situation? I mean, you're a law enforcement officer.
What did the captain do?
He had his doubts about our findings, but the three of us agreed we were better safe than sorry.
So, you woke us up at 7 in the morning because you think there might be a security breach in your stupid cell. We're supposed to get to the Federation of England today.
7 o'clock is late, though.
What? That's early. I'm tired. I need sleep.
Well, never mind. See, it's just suspicious because no one can actually vouch for who boarded the ship normally and who didn't.
So you're saying the Slight could be among us?
Maybe. I don't want any of you to worry, but once the Blacklights are all charged, we'll do a full test of everyone on board.
Shouldn't testing not be necessary? Slights have purple marks on their skin, and from what I've seen, none of us do.
Have you wondered why this ship's main goal was transporting a single prisoner to England? One Slight? It's because this individual doesn't possess any of the physical signs of being a Slight. No marks. The American Union has done their experiments on it. Now the Federation of England wants their turn.
Where's everyone else?
Riley and Hayes, they're sweeping the ship for any stowaways. Hayes is, at least. Not sure where Riley went. Oh, if Hayes finds nothing, then he's going to print a full manifest of the ship.
Like the full list of names? Not that dinky list that y'all had on our first day?
Yeah, it should display each passenger's picture and general information. Is that a problem?
No. But I'm just now realizing that this may take longer than I thought, and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I should probably go get a snack from my room.
Constantine Beckett, that's you. Adeline Riley, Maximilian Hayes, Mauve Lanchester, Eric Lanchester.
You're forgetting someone. Lex and...
No, I'm not.
Who are you and why are you aboard my ship?
My name is Lex Andrews. I work for S7 News. I'm just a stowaway. Don't get the wrong idea. I know how this looks.
Likely story. Slight.
I'll ask once more, Miss Andrews. Why are you aboard my ship?
I was chasing a good story. I'm sorry.
What?
I heard that the Manica was transporting a slight with no marks, and I wanted to do a story on it, in the paper.
So you illegally boarded a ship? Are you insane?
I'm starting to think I am.
Get out of the way, Mr. Lanchester.
Can we discuss this in a civil manner?
Whatever is the truth to her story certainly has no civility to it.
Shooting her, shooting anyone on board is unnecessary. And if what you said is true, Captain, then England will certainly be wanting their slight alive.
Damn it. Lower it, Hayes.
But...
Now, Miss Andrews, if you so much as stand, I'll have Officer Hayes shoot you. Are we clear?
Yes.
what if she's telling the truth? That she's a reporter from S7 News?
Secretary, actually. I've been trying to get promoted to a journalist for the longest time.
And what? You were waiting for something to happen so you could get your big break?
Well...
That's not the point. I'm serious. What if she has no relation to the slight issue?
I find that unlikely.
Or, if she is the slight, she wouldn't be able to escape the cell without help. I was briefed on it. There's no way to reach the keypad from inside.
So if she's the slight, she would need an accomplice.
Right. Who knew the password to unlock the cell?
No one did. I didn't, at least.
That's what Riley said, too. I didn't know it either. Maybe our superiors didn't trust us.
Which company built the cell?
The metal triangle. Why?
I work for them. A low-level job. Nothing that would give me clearance to such a top-secret password, but...
What?
I read our handbook, Captain, the protocol for prisoner transport, and lucky for you, I know who would get the password.
Who?
Guess.
Spit it out.
Okay, geez. Whoever's chief of security on here, they should have the code.
Riley?
But she couldn't have.
You think the drunk planned this?
Shut
up.
up!
You think
Riley?
Riley
There's
is
no
the
way.
drunk?
She was like,
All started to make sense. I have stuff to say.
Keep
Oh yes, look at me. I'm yelling into a switch. I have nothing to say to this conversation. All the world knows.
Certainly not a slight sympathizer.
Bring it somewhere, doesn't she?
Riley, tell them you don't need
Yeah,
to
she's
go.
right.
Are you faking sympathy? Lowering expectations when nobody expects you to be a villain? And the captain your henchman?
I know you better than
Well,
anyone
they're
here.
dumb enough.
Is it true you knew the code?
What code?
To the cell.
Oh, you mean 523-874-509?
I
Riley,
can't
why?
believe you.
Wait, I'm joking.
Do you
Right,
really
honestly,
What's wrong
nobody
with
can
you?
your angles on your workstation. You have this blindness. Like, how do you get involved in this when they don't know anything about your shit? I really know who they are. All
Listen
the
up.
Federation of England is trying to get their hands on the
Everybody
site and
shut
sell them
up.
on the black market. I'm telling you, we haven't been able to talk
Quiet.
to Brit since Brexit.
Did you know the code or not?
Yes, I know the code, but I wouldn't use it.
But you knew it.
I know the security version of the code, not the main one.
Oh, right.
There's two codes, one that I know and the master code, the one that our superiors know. The keypad records what passwords are used and at which time.
Okay, so how do we check the log?
We can't. Not until someone with the master code checks it.
A lot of good that does.
But you'll have proof I didn't tamper with anything. Trust me.
Well, since you know the code, let's go down there and see if someone is in the cell.
Well, I've thought about that. See, I'm worried if we open the cell, then it's a chance for the slight to escape or do some damage, if there's one in there. But if there's not, then we have to explain to our superiors what the hell happened, without having a solid answer as to how.
What are you proposing?
I say, instead of opening the cell and checking, we do a full blacklight test on everyone on board. Then we can conclude the slight has escaped. If we find nothing, then our superiors never have to know of our little confusion. And if someone here is lying, then we'll have this problem solved before we even reach the Federation of England. Maybe we'll all get a pay raise.
This is ridiculous. I won't be subject to some kind of...
Oi! No one moves unless I say so.
Unless I say so, Riley.
Oh, really now?
Can we not do this?
Here's the plan. Everyone stays in this room, and Hayes and the captain will make sure no one tries anything. I'll pull you out one by one for the test, and once you're done, you'll be free of this. Savvy?
Are you quoting early 2000s movies?
I like that plan, on one condition.
Oh?
See, I trust myself. I trust Hayes. But to be completely honest, Riley, I really don't trust you.
Come on, Captain.
I want Hayes to accompany you to test our passengers.
Why not choose yourself, Captain?
We only have 2 guns. I assume that you'd have a fit if you didn't get one, so one would go with you, and the other stays here. Am I wrong?
You're right.
Then I'll stay here and take this gun, and Hayes will accompany you in the room.
What logic is that?
Hayes is a trained police officer. I'm not. No offense, Riley, but if anyone needed to disarm you without using a gun, the most qualified of the 3 of us would be Hayes. He was the top of his class with firearms and hand-to-hand combat. Did you know?
That's not necessary. Okay, come on, Hayes. I'm taking Lex first. Let's see if we can get this over with.
Amen.
You know, I really, really thought that Lex was one of them. I guess I should be glad she's not. But considering that she went on and on and on about how slides were so great, I'm still not sure.
Yeah, she clearly had that speech planned out. But I'm just glad that both of our tests came back clean. And the captain's, of course.
Oh, speaking of him, the captain told me to tell you that we're officially docked at the Federation of England port. Right now we're stalling the disembarking process. He thinks delaying any longer may...
raise some eyebrows. Oh, look at that. I left my drink out there. Hayes, could you be a dear and go get it?
Yeah, of course. Well, the captain said to stay with you at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. It's okay. I won't say anything. Well, I am pleased to say that we're all wrong. No one is a slight.
What?
The glowing blood we found must have been a little accident from when they forced the slight into the damn cell. All this for nothing.
Thank you.
There's no need for thanks, Mr. Lanchester.
I'll clean up here. You can go pack your bags.
You don't have to...
It's the least I can do, Riley.
You're a good man, Hayes. I hope you realize that.
Thanks for not turning me in.
I usually wouldn't be letting your actions slide, but under these circumstances, I'd have a lot of explaining to do. And paperwork.
Ah, I see. So, everyone's tested and we're already docked. What's the holdup? Why can't we disembark?
The first thing that happens is getting the prisoner off the ship. Then you can leave.
Fine with me.
Well, I'll be in my office. Once they remove the slight, you can go. I can't exactly say it was a pleasure knowing you, so please get out of my hair.
Is that the slight?
You betcha, little lady.
Please stand back.
Twin. He had a sick twin. Oh no. Eric's test. Was it positive? Did the two switch?
Cheers! Switcheroo!
I can't. This can't be happening.
What are you gonna do? Tell?
Are you covering for him?
Miss Andrews, if a word of this gets out, people are going to wonder how someone like you were here. And when they check and don't find that person's name on the manifest, that individual will serve jail time.
Are you blackmailing me?
Just stating facts.
Lex! Hi,
Liam,
I'm sorry I ghosted you. I was arrested and couldn't...
are you one of them? You lied? How could you?
How could I what?
You...
Exist? Because I didn't choose this. Lex, wait! Listen to me!
Let her go, Eric. It's a dangerous game you and your sister are playing.
How did you figure it out?
You had a cough and looked terrible when we first met, but the rest of the ride you didn't.
Oh. I guess I forgot to...
And I spied on you and Lex. It doesn't take a genius to put 2 and 2 together.
You didn't want to open the cell because they'd see someone who looks exactly like me.
Right. The Blacklight test was the lesser of 2 evils, if played correctly by yours truly. But I couldn't figure out why you'd switch places with your twin. Why would you trade his life for yours?
Riley, it wasn't my choice. My sister and the real Eric showed up on the first night and oh God, why did I agree? They figured since my brother was going to die soon from a sickness anyway, he may as well,
Your twin. Is he not a slight too? Since it could be inherited. The slight blood could save him. Slights are much healthier.
No, I'm the only one in my family who's a slight. I was infected later in life. That's a long story for another day. You're right, though. When my brother got worse, we considered making him a slight as well. Infect him with my blood. But around the same time, the authorities got wind of who I was, so it wasn't an option anymore.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Please never become a therapist.
Wouldn't dream of it.
I should probably be leaving. I'll go pack my things. Thank you. Thank you for everything, really.
Hayes! Long time no see. What took you so long?
I was thinking.
It's important to think. It's what separates us from lentils.
During 2077, what? Did you really hate the slights as much as everyone said?
I'm not quite sure what you've heard, but rumors can be a little misleading.
What do you think of them? Honestly.
Scum of the earth.
Why are you defending this light? Don't lie, I found the blood.
Just turn me in then.
I want to hear the truth from you first.
There's no need to be pointing that thing at me.
How could you? How could you do this?
Do what, Hayes? Save an innocent man's life?
I looked up to you.
Me? You have a horrible taste in role models.
Clearly.
You're my fan because of my work since the terror attacks of 2077, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hayes, this is going to be hard for you to hear, but the public was never told about what really happened in 2077. They called it the terror attacks of 2077, but there was no terrorism involved. The Slights weren't even doing the attacking. They were defending themselves, Hayes. Defending! Against us! Us! And we slaughtered them. I slaughtered them, Hayes. And to this day, I feel terrible about it.
If you really think you've done terrible things, then why risk everything on saving one person? You think you'd be redeemed or something?
Yes. No, I don't know what else to do. I can't stand by anymore.
So you're a sympathizer?
Do you not understand? Remember when we tested Lex earlier and she kept telling us that the slights were harmless? She was telling the truth. They're just like us.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
If you're going to shoot me, then do it. Because I don't regret doing the right thing. Fine. Then I'm leaving.
Riley, stop. Stop!
Did you mean to shoot me? Actually?
No, yes, I take it back. Did I?
You are a horrible shot, you know that?
Am I?
Yeah. You missed.
I'm sorry. I'll leave. I won't tell anyone.
You really can't bear the thought of killing people, can you?
It depends on the situation.
I'm flattered. Give me my gun back. If anyone asks about the noise, just say I accidentally fired it, okay?
Okay.
Remember, this is our secret.
I'm sorry.
Please go.
I'm not gonna ask.
Riley? Are you okay?
I think I need a doctor.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
I messed up. I messed up really, really badly.
Is this my fault?
Only in a roundabout way.
You shouldn't have helped me. You shouldn't have...
Don't make me regret it.
I'm going to get help, okay?
I can't feel my legs.
Just hang on.
This is like something from X-Men.
You're no Charles Xavier.
I suppose so.
Okay, hang in there. I'll be back.
No, you need to get out of here. Your escape is still on, and you need to go through with it.
I can't just leave.
The captain's still on board. If he has any sense, then he'll have heard the gunshot and come to investigate.
That's not...
Leave now.
Riley?
Go! Don't make this for nothing. The captain found me, as predicted. All I told him was that I had accidentally fired off my gun and wounded myself. He honestly believed that, so when I asked him not to draw attention to me and uphold my reputation, he managed to keep it quiet. And plus, when I asked for my canteen, it said, "I'd quite like some tea." I think he'd do anything for me at that point.
It was tea the whole time?
Naturally.
So what happened to you never hit the press?
Right. Of course, people were suspicious when I showed up in places with a wheelchair, but I doubt that anyone is linked to the two situations.
But it was you who released Liam from the...
Mauve knew the master code the whole time. She did work for the company that made the cell, the Metal Triangle, and was able to hack into their system. I actually had nothing to do with it. Liam has a lot to thank her for. He'd still be imprisoned if not for her.
All this is the real truth? Why would you tell me?
What happened aboard the Manica may have been an oversight, but I'm not stupid, Lex.
How did you know it was me?
You asked to record this, but never pressed the record button. It's not even turned on.
That could have been a mistake.
That's a big mistake for a journalist chasing a story. And you assumed I like drinking, which I do, but not that type. Which is only something that someone who knew me but didn't really know me would think. And you sound exactly like the Lex I met 3 years ago. Are you a real journalist now?
Yeah, finally. Did Hayes ever find out what he did?
No idea, but last I checked, he was doing police work in LA.
You think he would have quit, really?
I disagree, but I hope he's at least had a change of heart.
And Eric, what happened to him?
The real Eric? We suppose he's dead by now. None of that ever made the news, clearly.
Oh.
And Liam, your ex? He's chosen to fly under Eric's identity for legal purposes. So the name Liam is dead now. Don't slip up. Why did you come here if not for a story?
I wanted to apologize to you and to Eric.
Is that so?
There wasn't a day since then that I didn't regret how I acted towards him, how hateful I was, and when I heard you in a wheelchair, I needed closure.
Fair.
Eric!
Huh?
Hi.
How the heck?
Yeah, ever since his sister moved back to America, he's been living in my closet.
No, I haven't.
Okay, maybe he has his own room.
I pay you rent, Riley.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank goodness you're alright. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean, not all of us are. But
Can you all just kiss already and leave me out of it?
Sorry, what was that?
nothing. She said nothing. Do you want to play cards?
Ah, yes! I love cards. Y'all are going to get beat!
I have the time. If you guys don't mind, I stay.
First rule of magic, always be the smartest guy in the room.
Oh my gosh. I can deal with it when you quote people, but stop the movie references. That one didn't even make sense in context.
I was talking to myself.
More old films?
Uh-huh.
So you call her out for the references, but the fact that you know they're references means you've watched the old movies too. Ha!
Alright. Guilty.
That took you way too long to put together.